A registered nurse here at the Spectrum Health Emergency Department says she is tired both physically and mentally. She's recovering right now from her own COVID-19 diagnosis and says that the biggest thank you that you can send to her and her coworkers is by following safety guidelines.
We're pretty tired.
Rachel Chung, a registered nurse in Spectrum's cardiothoracic ICU and emergency department, says even though West Michigan is in the middle of a surge, for them, COVID never really stopped.
They've been treating COVID since the very start. And now it's affecting every single floor.
This past spring, she says they were overwhelmed with support.
We had a conference room and the walls were filled with cards and signs from either kids, families or people that we had no idea who they were. And that was really beautiful to go into work and to sit there and read all those signs and look at the pictures that were drawn for you.
While meals and cards are appreciated, she says they really just need everyone to wear a mask, social distance, and wash their hands.
Me personally, that gives me some boost in morale. But I think just the general pulse on the hospital is we just want people to stay home and to be well.
Chung tested positive for COVID last week and is nearly finished with a 10-day quarantine.
I consider myself incredibly lucky to only have gotten the milder version of it.
Now she wants everyone else to take COVID as seriously as she and her coworkers do.
Just within the last 3 weeks, a patient came down to the ICU, and it was the last ICU bed in the hospital at the time.
They had to be intubated so they could breathe.
When my team members came out, I asked them, why you guys look like so sad and defeated. And it was just the fact that this patient didn't understand the seriousness of it, of being intubated and us telling them that we don't know when we will extubate you, when we will take the breathing tube out.
But it's why she's back to work Monday, living for the moment a COVID patient can leave the hospital, hoping they start seeing fewer coming in.
It's a simple gesture to wear a mask and to wash your hands and stay away from each other. And that's what we're going to continue asking people to do.
Now, if you would still like to donate a meal or send a card to the hospital staff here at Spectrum Health, you can reach out to the Spectrum Health Foundation at foundation@spectrumhealth.org. In Grand Rapids, Andy Satowski.